What is going on, YouTube? You are back with the Prez Friday out here in Juniper Park, wrapping up the week of training. And I've been producing a little bit, only very little content this week because it was a deload week. I didn't train that often. Yesterday I did that minimalist chest routine. I trained a little bit of legs on Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday pretty much took off, right? And as you guys can see in the background here, it's official. This is now officially BARNATURALS Playground, the BARNATURALS Park right here, guys. You already know, live above the bar, standard quote from myself. And all right, guys, so full deload week pull workout today, guys. Body weight style only. Let's go. I've still been training front levers every single day. Today is October 31st, last day of the month. So that means I'm gonna test my max front lever hold on Monday, November 3rd, right? So I'll rest Saturday, Sunday, and then on Monday I'll test my whole time. And I'm hoping to hit a minimum of 8-second nice clean hold. I'm hoping to get between 8 and 12 seconds right there for front lever. That'll be nice progress for me today, guys. And today, if you guys watched yesterday's video, it was the minimalist chest routine in the garage. It was pouring, it was nasty out here yesterday. So today is the deload week, all back work today, straight pull work. We're gonna start with some muscle up work, but we'll only be hitting the muscle up. We're not gonna be getting the transition in, right? Because we don't need to put any more stress on our chest. We hit chest yesterday, and like I said, I'm not trying to put too much fatigue on the body this week during the deload. So just muscle up reps here, easy, keeping it again, RPE around 6 to 7, maybe 8 on set 3. So I'm gonna be leaving reps in reserve here, not going to failure. A little slip right there on the left hand. So that's it. So nice 3 reps on the first set. And like I said, I'm just getting into where the transition would happen, and I'm avoiding getting into the dip. So body weight only pull workout today, guys. I'm gonna make the body weight sets pretty challenging. Let's go. All right, guys, second set. And it's not even that cold out right now, but we're in the fall, and in the winter time, guys, you're gonna be layered up, right? You're naturally, all those layers you're wearing, if you're out here in the parks training, which I plan on getting a lot of winter sessions in this winter. I'm gonna do a lot less training in the garage. I'm gonna be out here repping all winter long, hopefully, layered up, right? It's naturally gonna make the body weight heavier. So embrace it, right? We got the long sleeve on under here, we got the hoodie. So it's naturally gonna make your body weight heavier, less mobile. So train in those conditions, and then when summertime comes next summer, and you know, you got your shirt off, you got shorts on, light shoes, you're gonna fly on these bars, guys. Let's go. We'll keep it, like I said, nice 3s. RPE on there is about 6. I could probably get 4 more each set right there. For some reason though, the bar is super slippery today. One more round. All right, guys, 3 sets of 3 muscle up, just to the transition rep done. Like I said, I was avoiding the dip just so I don't have to put any more stress on the chest or shoulders from yesterday. Straight pull work today, all body weight. I'm not gonna be using added weight, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make body weight reps a little bit more challenging, but still keep the intensity down. Remember, intensity is gonna refer to load, right? So body weight reps are always gonna be less fatiguing than weighted reps, but you can make your body weight reps a little bit more challenging by doing the way I'm going to show you guys today. And we're going to be doing bodybuilding principles here, guys. So let's get into it. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to be using bodybuilding principles right now with our calisthenic training just to make the body weight reps a little bit tougher. So we'll be working tempo pulls here, guys. This is more an advanced way to do your pull-ups, because if you can't rep out a decent amount of reps, I'd say if you can't get a good 15 consecutive reps with speed, it's going to be hard for you to hit them this style. But you can do them for lower volume, or just stay in the strength building rep range if that's where you're at in your training, right? So tempo reps here, guys, and we want to start, before we start, shoulder down and back, locking the lats in, pulling the elbows back, slow down, not disengaging. met 8s right there, guys. I'll do 4 sets of 8. And again, RIR or RPE. So RIR, reps in reserve, 4, rate of perceived exertion, probably around the 6 again there, guys, right? So rate of perceived exertion, that works on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being super intense, sets going to failure, 1 meaning it was nothing, you could have done an easy 9 more reps, right? And reps in reserve, again, scale on 1 to 10, but it's opposite now, right? So RIR 1 means you only got 1 rep left in the tank, right? A set pretty much taken close to failure. RIR 2 would be a rate of perceived exertion of 8. So rate of perceived exertion of 8 is very high, right? You probably only do 2 more reps. RIR 2 means you only got 2 reps left, right? So an RIR 10 is the equivalent to a RPE of 1. A little bit of knowledge for you guys. 3 more sets of these. And again, guys, so I'm keeping the break strict 2 minutes here, and I'm not disengaging at the bottom, right? When you're repping out most of the time, high reps, and you're going and you're getting that drop and pull method, which you're going to be doing when you're doing strength work, heavy weighted pulls, or if you're trying to get your body weight reps up for a high number, you're going to be dropping and pulling, right? Not worrying about the eccentric. You can take the eccentric all the way through its full range of motion and not disengage the lat and the shoulder, keeping the shoulder blade down and back. So like I said, before I start the set, as soon as I lock in, as soon as I'm dead hanging, first thing I'm doing is pulling my shoulder blades down and back. That's retracting the scapula, that's locking the lats into place. And then you pull the elbows down. That's how you get your body up, right? Don't think about pulling with your hands. Pull the elbow blades down and back. That's how you start getting your body up into the pull-up position. Squeeze chin over, and then when you come down, it's a slow negative, right to here, right where the lats are engaged. If I come up to this position, you lose that tension at the top. So you're keeping that retraction the whole time, keeping the lats locked in. Amazing for you to help you develop that mind-muscle connection. 2 more. More set. All right, so peep it, ready? Right there, boom. That's where I brought the shoulder blades down and back, retracted the scapula. That's what locks the lats in. That's what keeps them under tension throughout the set, as long as you don't disengage when you come to lockout. Woo, and look, by that 4th set right there, that 8th rep, was more like an RPE 7. Just because, again, you're going to accumulate fatigue, especially if you're keeping the break strict 2 minutes like I'm doing. You're going to be developing lactic acid. The set's not, it's not a long set, but it's also not a short set. When you're taking the time, my reps are taking about 3 seconds each, right? So even if they're taking 2 seconds each, that's 16-second set. Figure 20 seconds, right? 3 seconds, you're going to be close to that 30-second mark per set, right? So you're going to be developing lactic acid. 2-minute break, it's like you're getting a 3-to-1 rest to work ratio right there, right? So you're still getting a lot of lactic acid accumulated throughout the set. So each set is gradually going to get a little bit more fatiguing. We're going to hit some horizontal work right now, and then some bicep work. Let's go. All right, guys, getting into the horizontal work. Remember, this is body weight, right? So the way you make your rows harder is by switching your leverages. So if I was going to do rows on the dip bar, or for instance, right, come over here. Let's just say I was going to do rows on a bar like this, right? Doing rows like this. Easier. The lower the bar, the harder the row gets, right? So if I was doing on the dip bar with my feet on the floor, it would be slightly harder than doing on a bar this high, right? Because your feet are anchored on the floor and your body's in this angle. As you start to switch that angle and your feet get higher and higher, and the body starts to parallel or even decline, the reps get harder. So if you've got access to monkey bars or something like this in your park, where you can leverage your body to make your body hang lower than your feet. It's gonna make the rows harder, guys. 50 total reps here. We're gonna be running this straight through. High volume sets here. We're gonna be pumping these through, not worrying about the mind-muscle connection, really just getting a nice constant tension in the back. And we're gonna be going 2 bar for these here. $20 in. Short breaks, we're gonna run it straight through, guys. This is where we're gonna really develop that lactic acid. This is gonna give you a crazy pump in the back, give you that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy benefit. Very good. Again, you build muscle with high volume work like this, guys. 20 in. And another good thing about high volume sets is you can't do a high volume set with a heavy load, right? So clearly you have to do a load that's manageable to allow you to get 20 reps, right? Whether you're doing it with weightlifting movements or calisthenics, right? Meaning, if I was to do this and maybe throw on a 40-pound vest, I might not be able to hit the 20s a clip, right? Because my body weight is 40 pounds heavier. If you bench press, right? Let's just say your 1 rep max is 225, you can't do a 20 clip at 225. Maybe you have to drop down to 135, right? You always got to make things lighter. But the benefit of doing higher volume sets, it's less stressful in the joints, and it's good for blood flow to the connective tissue, the ligaments, the joints. It pushes more blood there. Whereas when you're doing a set of 3 to 5, you don't really develop much blood flow, especially to the tendons and joints, and that's very stressful on the tendons and joints when you're doing heavy loads like that, right? So remember, more repetition means more blood flow. Blood flow to an area increases oxygen and increases recovery, guys. Let's go, 30 in. In, 10 more. Again, same thing, always with your pull work. Don't think about pulling with your hands. I'm anchored there, I'm thinking about driving my elbows back. That's how you're gonna really engage those lats and develop that mind muscle connection. Five more. $42. Only counting 2 of those. That's the lactic acid. The pump is so real that it's limiting the range of motion now. That's how the fatigue kicks in. 45? 47? All right, we'll do 5 more. I don't know what I'm at, but 5 more. I think that was 50 though. Two more. That's a lit right now. All right, woo. 50 rep rows for time, or just as fast as possible. Done there, guys. Like I said, this is a deload back routine, so I'm not looking to do crazy high volume, to do crazy high amounts of sets right now, right? Best bang for your buck move. You hit the muscle up transition work, always gonna help train your muscle up work. Pull, tempo pulls, amazing engagement on the lats right there. When I was done with that set, my lats were blown up. I had a crazy stimulus already going. After this 50 right now, my range of motion everything is lit right now. Biceps are feeling it, lats the entire back. So we're gonna finish off the routine just like we did with chest. One body weight bicep exercise. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish off the routine with one body weight bicep exercise. You've never seen me do this. This is an old school OG calisthenic exercise. You've seen me do the reverse body weight curls on the P-bars. Excellent for the long head, excellent just for engaging the entire bicep in general. Now we're gonna get into a little bit more of an advanced movement. I don't even know how many reps I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna do one set all out. It's called headbangers, guys. Amazing for the biceps. You're also gonna hit a lot of the back also. So you're gonna get supinated here. Get into a chin up. Woo. All right, 10 reps. So basically what you're doing there, guys, you're in a chin up position. Instead of going up and down like you would in a regular pull, you're going in and out like a bicep curl. Tough on the tendons, great for building tendon strength, great for building bicep strength, and overall isometric pulling strength for the upper back and everything, guys. So that's a wrap for the routine today, wrap for the whole week of training. Like I said, this is a deload week. You already know, guys, I gotta show you one more time the official logo. And like always, guys, I appreciate all the support. You have a question, a comment, you want to see something specific, let me know in the comment section. Like I mentioned in the chest video, I'm probably gonna get into more, like I said, more of like either a body part split where I'm training, you know, legs, chest, back, shoulders, legs again, right? A 5-day split, or it's gonna be more push, pull, legs, upper, lower. I can't keep doing the full body routines or the full upper body routines numerous times throughout the week, right? If I do push, I'm just focusing on shoulders and chest, right? Pull is, again, all back work. Legs, that gives me a full day off from upper. Then I take a break and then go to an upper or lower day, right? So a 5-day split would be push, pull, legs, upper, lower. So I'm still training legs twice a week, and I'm training the whole upper, each muscle 2 times a week. The push muscles on the push day, pull on the pull day, and on that one upper body day, it's a full upper body day, guys. So it's a little bit less systemically fatiguing this way, and allows you to train as often as you want, 5 days in the gym, right? As opposed to 3 days. The more you train, the better your recovery is gonna become, the better your metabolism is gonna be, and more efficient at eating higher calorie meals, more carbohydrates, things like that, guys. So, like I said, question or comment, leave in the comment section. Like the video, share with your friends and your family. Hit that subscribe button. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Bar Naturals.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.